Sweet the whispers in your ear whenever Ember wanders near.
Why don't we take a look at this? I refuel you skip it. Like, WestJet's funny. I always love WestJet stuff. He is just hilarious because he's always like massive day for the unemployed, which guess who? So let's take a look. Let's see what WestJet has about Dean Withering Dick and the Withering files just dropping. Let's take a look.
Massive day for the unemployed. The Dean Withers files just dropped, and oh boy, this started a storm. Just in, White Dudes for Harris co-founder and DNC TikTok darling Dean Withers is being accused of sexual assault by multiple men who claim he took advantage of them when they were underage.
Oh my god! Here's the funny thing. This is not what I've heard him crashing out about. This is the craziest part. What I've heard him crashing out about is that that a girl supposedly claimed to be sexually harassed by Dean. And then something about she recanted it in DMs or something like that. This is something all new, that now men are claiming that they took advantage, that he sexually assaulted them when they were underage. Yeah, and as a reminder, everybody, Dean is one of those peoples that was just all over Twitter saying, believe all women, believe all victims. He was one of those freaks on Twitter that was screaming, you have to believe every single victim. But full stop, fuck the investigations, believe all victims, and that's it. That's him. He's one of those types. Let's see how he responds now that victims are blaming him.
Don't know who this dude is? Lucky you. Basically, he's one of these political commentators who's best known for getting Charlie Kirked.
Welcome into Sport Trump.
We are Charlie Kirk.
Pretty impressive vocals, but those are now two bands back to back.
Are you going to tell me that yet?
And I don't know if Wes just going to bring this up. He's also someone that tried to get a father doxxed and have his children taken away from him because the father said that he believes that parents that underage children do not have the right of consent, that it's on the parents. Again, I don't know if WestJet might talk about this in the video, but that was a big thing. I think I talked about this before. Is he does a podcast, he has callers call in, and there was a discussion about beauty pageants, and this gentleman that he was talking about how it is not the child cannot consent to being part of a beauty pageant if that child is underage, that it's the child does not have the ability to consent. It's on the parents to do so. And Dean was dropped, which was I fully believe that children cannot consent. Children cannot consent. It is the parents that consent, is not the children. And Dean actually literally read off this guy's user handle, and on his podcast actually called for his followers to try and dox him, to call CPS to have his children taken away from him. That's what Dean Withering Dick does. He tries to dox and have the children taken away from people that he disagrees with. That's him.
Another male feminist turns out to be a pervert? Believe victims
Shocking.
from Pokemade. I would feel bad, but Dean and people like him have spent years intentionally misrepresenting and misunderstanding things. I hate to say it, but I'm actually glad this is happening. Leftists are finally facing the same reputation destruction they used to control discourse for years.
Translation: fuck around and find out. They're in the find out phase, and it's glorious to see.
And then Asmongold's Frogan. So we believing victims this time at Dean. Dean Withers faces unverified assault claims from a fake account. Withers calls the accusation baseless, tracing them to a fake Emily profile that stole photos from an Australian minor who has disavowed the posts, and the account vanished after scrutiny. Right-wing Twitter has decided...
Again, this is not the same thing. This is remember, the accusations are of men who were underage at the time, not a female. This is something different.
Minor who has disavowed the posts, and the account vanished after scrutiny. Right-wing Twitter has decided to peddle a false allegation against me all over the timeline, and he posts a video of the girl's explanation.
Saying that someone's impersonating me and using my photos to accuse someone, Dean Withers, of assault. This was the picture someone put in my TikTok comments, and this was the picture I posted on Instagram. Same with here, this was posted in July, and now I find this 4 days ago on TikTok. On this photo, you can see there's a little scribble at the top of the screen. This is because, as you can see in the next photo, that's where the lyrics were in my Instagram photo.
This doesn't even need to be said, but using a minor to spread fake allegations
totally
is
different case, though.
tough thing to do, and it's terrible. And I think a lot of people were willing to overlook this fact because they don't like Dean Withers. But the reason why a lot of people were rejoicing over this, because Dean Withers allegedly has accused other people without any evidence himself. Asmongold Strogan again. Out of respect for Dean, we should believe all victims without evidence, as this is exactly what he tells us to do.
Kids, how do you feel about Donald Trump admitting to exploiting naked women and kids on Howard Stern's radio show in 2005, and being credibly accused in the Epstein files of doing things?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Too, so what does that have to do with anything?
What? Why would you say that?
You're getting.
He was like,
Hi, Samson. Thank you for the raid. Oh, we need to hear that again. We need to hear that again. Look at his face when it gets turned around on him. Just look at his face.
Exploiting naked women and kids on Howard Stern's radio show in 2005, and being credibly accused in the Epstein files of doing things.
And you're accused too. So what does that have to do with anything?
What?
What? You've fallen into my trap card.
Why would you say that?
You're getting.
He was like real defeated over this. He was tearing up. He was sad, man. Like, I kind of feel bad for the.
What's so funny is he crashes out so fucking easily, too. This little bitch crashes out and cries more than me. Okay, the fact that this guy cries more than I do says it all, okay? That's all I got to say.
Kid, which is what I'd say if I had empathy, because holy moly, I don't care.
Okay, because guess what? It's not a f***ing vape. It's an anxiety pin.
Again, this kid's a.
The anxiety pen. That will never get old. The anxiety pen crash out will never get old for one of two reasons. Number one, the fact that he crashes out because someone calls it a vape and it's an anxiety pen. Number two, the fact that this little cuck boy has an anxiety pen in the first place. How low T are you that you need to have an anxiety pen? That's not the sign of a man. No man has an anxiety pen. Sorry, hate to tell ya, maybe he needs to go put on a dress.
Clown, but this is too far. That doesn't even really need to be said.
From you guys to please report any videos you see with my pictures in it, and please note that I am a minor, and I gave nobody permission to use my photos online for these situations.
And of course, in true TikTok brain fashion, he made a response in the short form content, so let's give it a watch.
Oh,
this is the most serious video I've ever made. A Trump supporter stole the identity of an innocent 13-year-old girl to falsely accuse.
How does he know it's a Trump supporter? I'm not familiar, I'm not only overly familiar with the case, but did it come out that this was a Trump supporter in some way? I'm gonna hazard a guess, no. So he is literally assuming that this was done by a Trump supporter. Why? Because Fifi's. His source, he made it the fuck up. This is how absolutely brain rotted these people are. Absolutely Prod came to a dream. Yeah, he's going the Candace route. It came to him in a dream that this was a Trump supporter. As a Trump supporter, could I sue him for slander? Alas, no. As much as it would be beautiful, no. his TDS shows showing? His TDS shows 24/7. Okay, though, like, he literally has TDS on the brain. That's like, that comprises about like 1/4 of his gray matter. Yeah, so he has no proof, absolutely zero proof that it's someone who is like a supporter of Trump did this. Absolutely none. Because guess what? Assholes are not exclusive to any particular political ideology or political party. In case Dean Withering Dick is, I realize that he's got a pea-sized brain and he doesn't actually think this far ahead. It's not exclusive to one political party or another. Assholes are kind of their own thing.
A Trump supporter stole the identity of an innocent 13-year-old girl to falsely accuse me of with supporting evidence of poorly botched fake DMs in an attempt to illegitimately deplatform me.
Again, I'm not even American. I don't care. Left wing, right wing, they're both of the same bird. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Regardless of your politics, everybody can agree that using a real minor in this case is terrible and cringe.
As
Absolutely.
we speak, not all, but millions of Republicans across the internet have continued to knowingly peddle this false allegation and could what only be described as an attempt to get me or to get me to leading to the police calling me, informing me of a bomb threat.
Yo.
Oh, okay. Axe to fucking down. Big time axe to fucking down on that one. So all of this, he just said he made it the fuck up. I guarantee him. Guarantee every bit of that he made up. That millions of Republicans did not tell him, oh, you should end yourself. Oh, they called it a bomb threat. No, I don't believe you. You are a proven liar. You're a proven liar who loses his shit because you can't get your vape, you can't get your anxiety pen. Sorry, you have no credibility. You have zero credibility. None. You want to make this allegation? I want to see a police report. I'm putting this out to the internet right now. Dean Withers. I want a police report. Reveal the police report showing this bomb threat allegation. Or you're a liar. It shouldn't be hard. You can easily get a copy of their police report from your police department, or you can just do a FOIA request. I'm issuing this challenge to Dean Withers. Get the police report and display it on your channel or display it on Twitter. Do it. Bet it don't exist. I bet it ain't there.
And could what only be described as an attempt to get me or to get me to leading to the police calling me, informing me of a bomb threat.
Yo, this escalated quickly, Jesus. The internet is making this dude out to be the boy who cried wolf because now they're...
And by the way, you want to know how I know he's lying?
Informing me of a bomb threat.
Yo.
If there was a bomb threat, this is how you know. I'll let you in on the little secret chat of how you can tell he's lying there. If there was a bomb threat, the police would not call him on the phone and go, hey dude, we gotta call the bomb threat. You might want to be careful. If there was a bomb threat, the police would have actually showed up at his fucking house. 'Cause that's how bomb threats work. That's why you see like shit at the airport get shut down. Is because someone calls in a fraudulent bomb threat, and so the police respond, and everything gets shut down. It's why schools might get evacuated when a false report of that is called in. They have to respond. So if there had been a quote unquote bomb threat, they would not have called him on the phone. They would have been coming in hot and getting his ass out of there and sending in like the sniffer dogs in to try and find the supposed explosive device. You lied. You flat out lied. I just proved you lied. You want to know how? Because I don't work off of feelings. I work off of facts. I work off of proven police procedure. You can't do that, can you, Dean? Because no. You're all about the fifis. You're all about, trust me, bro. I don't trust you, bro.
Yo, this escalated quickly, Jesus. The internet is making this dude out to be the boy who cried wolf because now they're like, damn, Dean, now you know how these allegations feel and how life-ruining they can be.
it's desperation, bearing in mind, which also lends credence to the possibility that maybe the accusations by these men might be correct. The fact that he's scrambling so hard and making such abject falsehoods that can be proven false literally in seconds. Like, I literally proved what he said is a lie in 60 seconds. As soon as he said it, immediately disproven in 60 seconds. He's backpedaling and eating shit as fast as he can to try and paint himself as a victim. He's desperate to try and turn this around because already people are using his own words against him, believe all victims. So now he is desperate to try and reverse it to make him look like a victim so he can try and tout, hey, I said believe all victims and I mean it. I'm a victim. You have to believe me. Nobody believes you.
Let's unpack this. First and foremost, this TikTok account under the name of Emily accused me of They posted this fake DM to prove their allegation.
This is not the claim I give a shit about.
Screenshots of the same faked DMs, for the purpose being that in the second screenshot, they're scrolled further down the page to also include my response. We know that they're fake because in the first screenshot above their message, there is an included date and time. The only explanation for this inconsistency is that the screenshots are fake. The account
Wait, wouldn't they send the bot in after the dog's number, or is that only for bombs conversion? The bot is only for confirmed bomb. They'll usually send in the demo bot to try and facilitate disposal of the bomb. They'll use the dogs would be used first to detect it. So the bots do not detect the bomb. The dogs do. The bots are used for disposal.
Also claimed to be a young girl, posting many photos such as these to make their allegations seem more believable. This girl is not accusing me of she had her identity stolen by this account. She made a video to clear this up.
Kinda remind me of the video Walta made.
Even in light of the fact that this allegation is obviously fake, not only hurting me as the victim of them, but also the innocent little girl whose identity was stolen to make them.
And on this, I'll actually agree. The person who stole this young girl's identity to try and basically set up Dean, yeah, that's heinous. And that person should be located and should be basically arrested for identity theft and what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I don't know if there be any charges in reference to a minor in this one, but definitely for like impersonation of a minor. I'm not sure if that would actually be a crime depending on where the location is, but like the person who created this account using this minor child's information and imagery, it could be it could be a charge of not impersonation, not child endangerment, but actually I think this person could be child exploitation. That's the word I'm looking for. The person who created this fraudulent account could be arrested for child exploitation by using a child's images in this way. So not only identity theft, but also child exploitation, I think. Defamation is civil, I'm thinking criminal. I'm absolutely thinking criminal. Whereas the person that created this false account to go after Dean like this, they absolutely should be charged criminally. I fully believe that, yes.
Many Trump supporters haven't cared. MAGA influencers like the old...
No, they do care. They do care. They're baiting you. Because chances are a lot of them probably didn't believe it. And like, surprise, surprise, people are very critical of anything seen on the internet right now. They jump on it because it's funny. The reason people like this post right here, can't believe you did that to Emily, you animal. This person probably doesn't actually believe that he did it, but it's an opportunity for him to jump on Dean because Dean is a little cuck boy with TDS that likes to dox people who believe that, minors can't consent. So chances are this and a lot of the others that are jumping on him are literally doing it for the lulz, and they're trolling him, and they're doing it literally to get a reaction out of him. That's probably the majority of them, if we're going to be realistic here.
Millennial, Asmongold, and thousands of others have continued to peddle these false allegations across social media so hard to the point that for the last 48 hours straight, this has been a top news story on Twitter.
Irony of you crying about false accusations while you put my screenshot up, accusing me of saying you did it. The screenshot of my post specifically says you were accused, which you were. Also, blocking out the word and we have chat screenshots of you used to drop the N-word. Hilarious. Oh,
Yeah.
brother.
Amassing over 50,000 posts of mostly Republicans calling me a For those, some even on the right, that have made videos condemning these false allegations, thank you. You know who you are.
He needs to take a hit of that anxiety pad, dude. Stop. Dean is guilty. Believe the woman no matter what. Dean will.
I
You might
love
not like what this guy said.
I love the fact that they're just trolling the shit out of him, and they're baiting him, and he is just just gobbling it all right up. I love every moment of this.
Says, but like contacting his local police force is very cringe.
Hey, I'm getting transferred over to the officer right now.
It's an old.
Yeah, there it is. That's a fucking lie. There's a bomb threat. Oh, I'm gonna get transferred over to a police officer. You want to know why, from a technical standpoint, this would never happen? Other than what I just told you about that, if there was a credible bomb threat, the police would just respond, bust in the house, and bundle him out of there. You know why they wouldn't call him? Anyone want to take a guess? EOD people, you probably already know. EOD people already know what I'm about to say. Is because they don't know if he's about to pick up on a cell phone, and they don't know if that signal from a cell phone might trigger said potential explosive device. Yeah, if there is a potential explosive device, if there's a threat of an explosive, they don't, and they, number one, they have to assume it's real. Number two, they don't know what triggers it. So by calling potentially a cell phone, because they have no idea if it's a home phone or cell phone, they could potentially trigger it via radio wave signal by calling on his cell phone. Boom. Just busted your lie, dude. Just proved you're a liar.
It's an old Chinese saying, you know, two wrongs don't make a white. Wait, you don't like fake allegations now? Okay, do calling Trump a p***ile. Welcome to Karma, Dean. It's not about me. It's about you guys fully endorsing stealing the identity of a minor to peddle false allegations against an influential.
No one's done that. They're using this moment to dunk on you and laugh at you, and that's it. Not one single person that I'm aware of has endorsed someone stealing the identity of a minor. Not one. They're just laughing at you because payback's a bitch.
Oh man. She's been getting harassed and attacked in the name of your war of payback on the left. Even though he's sort of dodging the guy's question, he does have a point. And albeit, while I haven't seen anybody endorsing the behavior of the dude who made that, and again, that's...
Can we just appreciate the low-T screeching that he's doing? By the way, this video footage is the anxiety pen footage where it's like, oh my god, it's an anxiety pen, guys. Oh my god. That's this footage when he's doing this right now.
And albeit, while I haven't seen anybody endorsing the behavior of the dude who made that, and again, that's the thing. I feel like it doesn't need to be said. I think everyone's on the same page that a dude who's literally stealing the identity of a minor to peddle false allegations is a piece of shit. Like, this isn't a mystery. And again, people like Asmongold aren't endorsing this behavior. They're just saying, Dean, you're known to obfuscate things. Get Dean gets emotional after arguing with someone about the allegations.
Wrong.
I proved it wrong by showing that the DMs were fake. F you.
And listen, it can
No.
Did I show?
Shut up. Did I show that the DMs were fake? Answer the question. Yes, I am getting loud.
Anxiety pen comments are crazy.
And telling me that I vape, Cody, I need you to hear me when I say this.
I didn't say that.
I don't vape. You are accusing a victim of domestic violence of somebody.
Wait. What did he say there?
You are accusing a victim of domestic violence of somebody after I've proven that they're completely fake.
Wait, he's claiming to be a victim of domestic violence? I've never heard about this before. Like, that he is supposedly a victim of domestic violence. Does anybody know what the fuck he's talking about? Yeah, he's like, because he just said, you're accusing someone who is a victim of domestic violence of rape. Implying that she is supposedly a victim of domestic violence. Yeah, first time I'm hearing it.
Cry your little bitch tears.
Maybe the father tried to beat. I don't know.
All right, bro.
Right? You're a victim because you're on the receiving end.
Like onions, there are layers to this.
Keep running for the truth.
Why would you do this? So welcome into You Support Trump.
Yo, you me, bro.
All right, that's it for this. That's it for the night. Peace, love, goodbye.
Oh, got him. Oh, yes. No, that was not, no, it was not real. That was a joke. I can almost guarantee you. I can guarantee you with 99% certainty that was a troll, but they got exactly the reaction that they wanted. They got precisely, no, I don't think it was. Listen to it again.
Yo, you me, bro.
It wasn't a changer. That was just like a young person that called into his show, trolled him, and got exactly what they were after. They got exactly what they wanted out of him with that. That was chef's kiss trolling right there. 'Cause he instantly runs away.
All right, that's it for this. That's it for the night. Peace, love, goodbye.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Dean Withers having a false sexual assault allegation made against him does not mean that you should not believe victims moving forward. The Believe All Victims movement does not mean that you have to believe people who are clearly lying.
But again, this is
Okay, I'll say that I'll little side note here. Believe all victims is bullshit. The believe all victims is 100% bullshit. And I think it has caused damage to actual victims. I.e., the people that are being accused of something are victims. So I do not believe in all victims. What I believe is take accusations seriously. So don't believe all victims, but take victims seriously and investigate the claim. That's what I believe. Which is not exactly a difficult concept. Honestly, it's like, how hard is it to change believe all victims and just blanket statements so basically you can have a quote-unquote victim lie to destroy lives, which we have seen time and time and time again. How hard is it to go from believe all victims to take victims seriously? That's it. Or take accusations. See, even just take accusations seriously. In that, if there's an accusation, take it seriously, investigate it. If it's true, you move forward. If it's false, well, you bonk the accuser for making a false claim. It's not that fucking hard. Where did Believe All Victims come from? Believe All Victims, I think, stemmed from the Me Too movement. I think that's where it started. So it started with Me Too, and then transitioned into Believe All Victims, and that one was that one was highlighted the most by Pokimane. Pokimane is the one that kind of really like spearheaded the whole Believe All Victims thing. And then it just kind of steamrolled from there. And now nobody believes it. Now the Believe All Victims movement is a fucking joke. Or yeah, Believe All Women. Sorry, Believe All Women. You are correct. Believe All Women. So yeah, started as Me Too, went to Believe All Women, then went to Believe All Victims.
One,
and honestly, it needs to change.
You can be a victim of domestic violence and still be a beep. 2, you made your bed. Dean, these are your values.
Correct, Internet Zen Master. Thank you. Can I just say, I feel so privileged that you are now a steady member of my chat. To have such an influential crochet as a stray, it does my heart so good. Thank you.
TikTok cuckoo land. In the real world, it's innocent until proven guilty. And while you should believe victims, as in, take allegations seriously, but you should—
Thank you. Thank you. There it is. That is exactly what I've said. Once again, for the cheap seats.
And while you should believe victims, as in, you know, take allegations seriously, but you should also at the same time support a fair investigation and don't abandon all reasoning, context, and evidence.
They're trying their best, guys.
I want to believe that WestJet is a patron of my content and has heard me say, take victims seriously. I want to believe it in my I want to believe it in my heart. I really do. It's complete bullshit, but I want to believe it in my heart. I do.
They're trying their best, bro. They're really.
Oh,
really
is he gonna cry?
best.
I can hear the tears. Is he gonna cry?
Is he clearly visibly bothered by this, and you know, he's essentially feeding the trolls, which is why they're gonna keep pushing. Story time!
Exactly.
Back in the day, someone on Twitter accused me of a They said that I'm a landlord and I'm exploiting my tenant for and all I said was, news to me, I'm a landlord. Maybe I'm straight up a sociopath, but the allegations were so obviously fake, I doubt anybody who watches this dude took them seriously and changed their opinion on him. Like, he was better off just saying,
You got me.
subscribe if you hit your anxiety pen every single day and it's not a vape. But unfortunately, we ran out of time for today's video.
Oh, that was amazing. Okay, that was... Although, there's one thing that did not get addressed there that I'm kind of curious about, which was the accusation was made by men. What happened to the accusations of young men that he supposedly abused? Like, that just went completely by... This is the odd thing. Is we're hearing that, okay, like several men have claimed that he sexually assaulted them when they were minors, but that shifts immediately into this false, like this stolen identity of this young girl making this claim, but that's not a man. Like, they were not claiming to be a man, they were claiming to be a young girl who was assaulted by him. So, like, what has happened to this men that have made the claim? No one cares about male. I say, I do. I care. And I'm kind of wondering, like, where the hell did that go? Like, that whole thing is just, like, gone by the wayside. The video is about totality of the claims, not their veracity. I mean, that's fair, but it's just, like, it likely wasn't... It's possible. It's just, I didn't even see the accusations. Like, I would have loved to see the accusations to try and make a good judgment call on reality or not. Are they real? Probably not. No, I will freely admit it's probably just like the thing with the young lady where they did it to troll them and it worked. Haha. But I still would have liked to have, like, been made aware or had knowledge of what they were in the first place. But, well, it is what it is. It's still hilarious. He still crashed out. He's still become a lolcow, and I am here for it. Ha 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 ha.